going into 18 years now, like globally #1 for 18 years consecutively this year. And that trend has been replicated in Kenya, fine, not for 18 years, but at least for the past few years, we can proudly say that Samsung is leading in the TV business. That it's just not about the quantity or the volume of TVs that we are able to sell to our users, but it also has to do with the value that we offer them in terms of offering quality products, the best clarity that you can get, and the best technology that I think is available in the TV. And what that gives us is real value for money for every single customer that we have. AI is a big deal, and goes without saying that along with AI, which is internet enabled, security becomes a very critical piece of information that every customer needs to worry about. Our TVs are not just AI enabled, but they're also Knox Guard protected. So Knox Guard is the Samsung security solution. It's Samsung proprietary product to safeguard the consumer from hacks, from leakages, and unauthorized access to personal information and data that can be mismanaged by people that are not really out for any good. Knox Guard is a layer of protection, I would say. Is a software solution that allows you to feed in your own data and as a result control access. Now, this is, I think, an average consumer should be able to make sense of this kind of feature. So Samsung TVs have in the recent past being produced with Knox Guard protection. We've had this on the mobile phone side, of course, for some few years, but for the TV business, this is a much more recent affair. And Samsung is creating this essentially for two purposes. One, for personal protection, but also two, to allow for ease of access in terms of TV acquisition. What we've done at Samsung with the Knox Guard is, due to these rigorous tests and rigorous experiences across the world, Samsung Knox Guard has been certified by very reputable global institutions as meeting the standards really in terms of a software security protection mechanism for customers that use Samsung devices. This solution works best when the device or the TV is connected to the internet. So naturally, to try and overpass this or underwrite the solution, somebody will try to disconnect internet connectivity, go to the PCB board, very tech-savvy fellas, and interfere with some parts of it. So what Samsung does is we have a back-end monitoring system that tells us any single attempt that goes at this interference. So we've had that, a lot of it, as I've said, on the mobile devices, but few trial cases on the TV, which we have successfully thwarted, and stopped. In terms of advice to fellow Kenyans and every other Samsung customer across the region, is the moment you have a smart device, it could be a smart TV, it could be a smartphone, it could be a smart refrigerator, for example, a smart washing machine. We have all those already in the line. If you have a smart device, the primary responsibility as a customer is to ensure that you regularly update the software. There'll be prompts from the manufacturer, and Samsung, we do that a lot. In the event that we picked up a case anywhere in the world and we've enhanced that security solution on that particular model, we'll send out prompts to every single user of that model across the world to make an update on their software. And by doing that, you're primarily also enhancing and upgrading the security solution that is built on the Knox. Number two is the Wi-Fi connection. Whatever you need to be sure that the source of internet is one that is trusted and reliable. The moment you gain access to Wi-Fi connections that you can't quite guarantee their safety, then you compromise on security, then you hand over much of that responsibility to somebody else. So that is very key. The other bit is we have younger people at home, for example. Ensure that you make use of parental controls where necessary in most of these devices, so that in the event that you're not there and it's the children probably at home accessing them, then their access is limited to areas where they will not just interfere with their own content, but also interfere with the operation of the device and the gadget as a whole.